Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know I'm going back and forth between videos, but I need to do an oil change in both these tractors. When I get a new tractor, I like to go ahead and do an oil change just so I can rest easy, because sometimes people say they do stuff to them and they haven't. Also, this oil looks a little funky. The oil doesn't look like it's had a lot of runtime on it, but it looks like it's been in the tractor a while and it's condensated, and I just feel a lot more comfortable once I know it's changed. The Farmall, on the other hand, its oil's black, super black, blacker than a black hole. That's really black. So I went to the store, grabbed oil filters, grabbed oil. Let's do an oil change. We're going to start with the Farmall today. It should be pretty simple. Oil filters here, oil drains right there. Oil fill is right here. Let's get started, and then we'll move to that one. All right, so we just got the Farmall done. So a couple things you need to look for: low oil level indicator, high oil level indicator. You should be able to drain the oil filter by taking this little thing out right here. It is your oil filter drain. Mine is stuck and seized in there and couldn't get it out, so I just kind of went with it. When you're filling the tractor with oil, you put your oil in there and you open up this valve right here. You keep on filling the tractor with oil until you start seeing it drip out of the top drain. Once it drips out, you know you're good. After that, I suggest cranking the tractor, letting it run for 2-3 minutes. That way it pumps oil up into the filter and primes it. After that is done, I would fill a little bit more until it starts dripping out of that top drain again. As soon as it does that, you know you're good and your tractor oil change is done. Except for the big old mess that you make and probably needing to put the hood back on. So next, let's do the John Deere. Things to know about changing the oil in your John Deere B. Just for reference, this is a 1951 model. This is your oil fill right here. Just unscrew it, add oil. Here's your oil check. Just unscrew it, and there's a little petcock. This is basically an oil petcock. You unscrew it, if oil drips out, you know your oil level's good. If you crawl under the tractor, this right here is your oil filter. I have not figured out a good way of taking it off without it making a huge mess. This little gem right here, that's where you drain your oil. It's a pretty straightforward process. It's basically the same on the Farmall, just this one's green. So, let's get started. right, guys. We have the oil changed on both tractors. Farmall is a lot easier to do and a lot cleaner than the John Deere. Really, John Deere engineers, they just want you to get oil all over your face. The oil filter I used on the John Deere was this Wix 51-242. Seemed to work great. The oil filter I used on the Farmall was a Wix 51-172. Also seemed to work great. And I like Wix over everything else, so I'm gonna continue using it as I change oil in it. I didn't really give you a how-to, I just kind of showed you me changing the oil and where all the different locations were. I trust that you guys could figure it out. That's the end of this video. Those are the tractors. Let's do a tug of war with them, right in the front yard. All right, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content with the tractors, subscribe. Check out my other build series, such as restoring that, playing with that. I have the lifted stretched mower and the monster mower. We've got a lot of stuff. Oh, also, we're going to go over all these engines one day. Not today. Subscribe to the channel, see all the other content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Later.